No crazy intro or anything this week. I am currently live streaming from the car at my house because I have a sick kiddo and it's snow outside, so they canceled school. Mike trucked his way all the way to the office this morning to get the orders out for you guys, so he's going to hang out with us on the live stream as well. It's kind
Yeah,
of cool to have the two screens. I
yeah,
like it.
for sure.
So, can you guys hear us 5x5 in the chat? Maybe? Because this is our first time doing this.
5 by 9. Beartron knows that's right there. 5 by.
I think he's been to a radio class before.
Where's my makeup? I fired him. Oh, being funny.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Alpines are currently being stitched together. I believe they completed the SOBs yesterday.
Correct.
They're working on bare facts and bare mins, and then op facts are the ones at the end. But they all should be done hopefully this week, maybe Monday, because of the storm has put us a little bit behind. We have some staff members who live a little ways out, and they were snowed in at their house today. So we are trying to stay safe on our side, and we are trying to get orders out on the production side when we can. And I think I actually saw UPS running today, so that means at least the orders are going to get picked up.
Yeah, I got out 3 field medics so far, and I got to do some OCKs, but
Sweet. Field medics flying out the door.
Yep.
Is Hunter still working on all those BPKs?
He's done with those. He's now doing
Nice.
the orders and the small stuff.
Awesome. If you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat, and we will answer them. We are here just to hang out with you guys, give you any updates on things that are going on, answer questions. We didn't want to let the snowstorm stop us from going live and hanging out with y'all on Wednesday. So, I don't think I missed anything yet. Oh, I am drinking caffeine. Okay, not water. My littlest had a fever, so we were on and on up and down all night long. Yes, we do have, if you guys didn't see the email that went out this morning, 20% off all training classes is live now. You just put the training spot in your cart, it'll automatically take the 20% off. And if you grab a kit while you're there, you can even get the free tourniquet and rescue me. Aw, of course we have tourniquets handy. We're the Refuge crew. Thanks, Dana. I'm glad you like this hat. I got this hat years ago.
You're killing me, Rob. Killing me, bro.
See? There you go.
He loves it.
I know he does. We should always just know and wait for it. Where's Forrest? I purchased some wound care buckets from him, and he provided great customer service. That's awesome to hear, Ricky. He is on the other side of the office from Mike, probably helping someone else
He's answering
get their order in. Oh, I can feel it. Can you feel it?
So I had some interesting phone calls this morning. People were concerned about not having any medical expertise before they come to our training courses. And I told them that you don't have to have medical knowledge or come from the medical world to do this stuff. It's pretty common sensey, you know. There's nothing to be stressed out about. If you're worried about making a mistake, you don't make mistakes. You're going to learn.
Yep.
Whew.
Training is awesome. I can feel it. Yeah. I took our full essential responder, which is 1, 2, and 3. I took it 6 weeks postpartum with baby number 4. And I was able to participate in the whole class. It's really tailored to you and kind of what your body can do. They kind of will make it a little bit harder on, the young 20-year-old guys who can just kind of blow through the physical side. And then we've had people with canes that, we're still able to do the whole class portion. It kind of starts with a lot of PowerPoint, not death by PowerPoint whatsoever, but it does give you the information in the beginning, and then it goes into the scenario-based training, which is awesome. I see Index. I was just going to keep it on. I kept my one on my leg on for Sunday's class. Thanks. I think I kept it on for 30 minutes.
My wife's giving me took mine off.
Well, no, they said Index to you, so you're fine. I'll take it off because I know that won't be the only tourniquet check that we get on this stream. Training is 20% off right now. That includes the class that is right after the Ruckus. Yes, if you guys are coming to the Refuge Ruckus, you're already here. You might as well come train with us, hang out for the day that Monday. We're doing a refuge responder at the Refuge Medical office headquarters. It'll be super cool. That will have scenarios in it. It is a 1 day, 8-hour course. And yeah, 20% off right now. So you might as well grab a spot while you can. We only have a few spots left for that one. So how much snowfall did you get down there? 8 to 10. We only got like what, 2 inches,
if that.
maybe? Like, it's more ice because it's 22 degrees and it's supposed to get into the negative tomorrow. And it's Oklahoma, so any sort of bit of snow or ice on the ground, they just shut everything down.
Yeah, Oklahoma's bipolar.
We have the mountains and, things like that. We have a few people who live on a mountain or their driveway is like a big hill. So they just stayed home today because nobody needs to risk coming into work to get hurt.
So
Beartron knows.
Dana, you started a trend.
Oh yeah, Dana. We are now doing a run of purple ankle kits. We'll probably do 20 or 30 of them. It's not going to be a ton. We don't have a ton of that fabric left, but I was talking with Jen this morning. It is on the production schedule. So, if you guys want a purple ankle kit, it is actually now an option on the website too. So that I don't have to confuse Mike by like writing the word purple on it anywhere.
Oh, I highlighted ways, and it's going to have its own pile.
So, Mike, just for your commo, if you have any orders that still say regular ankle kit and just in the notes say purple, we can go in the system, change it, reprint the order for, better communication on our end.
Yeah, you guys in the upper Midwest got pounded, from my understanding.
Yeah, and at least you guys in the upper Midwest know how to drive in the snow. People out here in Oklahoma, not so much.
Or people from the desert that moved to Oklahoma, they're still learning how to drive in the ice.
This is true. Oh man, the SMS reminder just went out to everybody, so now everyone's going to jump in the live stream. Thank you, Rhonda.
Okay,
my husband got me this hat at, I believe, like a Love's or a Casey's gas station a few years ago. Aha, there we go. We can match now.
America.
Truck, yeah.
Truck, yeah. You like that, do you?
I hear Hooter back there laughing. So American. Of course. It's the Refuge live stream.
Oofta, Minnesota.
-40. Ew, no.
Cowboy Mike, yeah.
Thank you, Jody. I actually put on a little bit of makeup today because I was very tired.
Hey.
No, this is not Vegas.
I was just going by what Dana said.
Oh my gosh. Nobody needs to see that again, Mike.
So, Rhonda, what you're saying this is a lady hat and I should take it off, Rhonda?
Dana, I am in the car because I am live streaming outside of my house. Because my little guy is sick with a fever and they canceled school and I have 4 kids. So it was just easier for mom to work from home today. And I jumped outside to hang out with y'all and be on the live stream.
Oh, thanks, Fo.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are having way too much fun at the office when the boss is not there.
Hey, when the mice cat's away.
I know.
Liz is in the house.
I am warm in the car. It is 22 outside, but it is warm in here. I got the car started a little early, so it was nice and warm. It was great.
I don't know, Dano. We might get laughed at if I came out of the boo-boo bus looking like this. I can see if I was in a country state like Texas or something, or Tennessee or Wyoming. I don't know, but definitely wouldn't work in Vegas.
Oh my gosh, Fo, stop. Oh gosh. My wife was attacked. She was in the hospital for 10 days.
Yeah.
I Yeah, the texts are awesome for people who don't get the chat just went from like 0 and it like scrolled by really fast. So, trying to scroll back up. Are you loading, Mike?
Am I loading? Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
there.
was.
Okay.
I just didn't know how to answer that question. I thought you were going to jump on that about how to set up.
I no, it went from like no chat to and I was trying to scroll back.
Basically, his wife was attacked in the hospital for 10 days. How do we set up a GoFundMe? I have no idea how to do a GoFundMe, so I have no input.
Yeah, I would just go to GoFundMe and they should have a way to set it up, but I have not done any of that. Foe is about to be the first reversed wrench.
Good
Listen,
night.
no.
Good day,
Is there
Topester.
a number?
To-
I would call GoFundMe. They probably have a number, but we are Refuge Medical, so we just sell individual first aid kits.
oh, there you have it, folks. My wife said I will be ATS for sure next year. You heard it straight from the wife.
Oh my gosh. I know, you stayed back and helped the store this
Yes.
year, but Kevin, that's awesome. You can always reach out to us. Foe is awesome when it comes to um all the things, you know. We're just getting all the trolls in the comments. This is my favorite part about being this way is just all the trolls. It's great. Lauren's in there schwacking them.
You got the band hand. Boom.
Yep.
Come on, guys. What you got? Guys and gals, ask some questions.
Any good Medic Mike questions?
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Now that we have Medic Mike. That's awesome, Kevin. I heard ATS was incredible this year. I know Yoshi got to go and he said it was just an awesome experience.
So we're talking
Whack
about,
a troll.
are we talking about intracranial pressure or insane clown posse mode?
Oh my gosh.
What does it mean when your toe is black? You're getting no circulation or blood flow to your toe, and they're going to chop it off soon if you don't pink it back up. In a nutshell.
Oh my gosh, Mike, should we share the story that came in yesterday? It wasn't using any of our gear, but we had somebody come in the chat and said that they were looking to get first aid supplies because they had just gotten a it was a their firearm discharged because the firearm was in their lap and their dog was in their lap. Remember this story, Mike? And the dog like turned off the safety when he spun around and then also spun around the other way and pulled the trigger and like the firearm shot through his leg or the shotgun shot through his leg and they had to take him to the hospital and it was like over 100 units of blood and plasma he needed and I I, I don't know, it was such a crazy story that just came in out of
His
nowhere.
safety lever was on super loose or super lubed or something. Because that's crazy.
I don't know. It was yeah. It was an insane story. And like I guess sometimes the stories sound so crazy that you don't really even believe them. But I mean, Mike, you've shared some crazy stories from EMS world. So I just believe it all nowadays. Like,
Yeah. Rick called this morning and he told me one of his stories, and
oh yeah.
was like, "Yeah, that I seen that call numerous times." And again, can't say it on the air because
Yep, don't do it.
it's NC-17. What's the first three medical books a prepper should read on which
Ooh.
water, food, hunting, bushcrafting? I mean, there's
No, he said medical. First
oh
3 medical books.
oh you did say medical books. My bad. Um, God, I have so many medical books for preppers. You want me to think and remember? I literally have hundreds, hundreds of medical books.
Pick your top 3.
Well, I guess one that TJ promotes a lot would be the Ranger Medical Handbook. That is a great plethora of information. There's also one called the Survival MD. Pretty much tells you how to do stuff, if you have the tools and capabilities.
Yep.
Um, and there's a good dentistry. There's some austere environment dentistry stuff that you could do. Books out there. I don't remember the title off the top of my head. I think it's called "When There's No Dentist" or something like that.
Someone asked also, Mike, about proper TQ placement for legs.
High and tight. Work your way down. I mean, you can
Always high and tight.
They teach you to do 2 inches above, but I would always start high and tight.
And you want to explain? I know we kind of explain this in class sometimes, but why we just teach high and tight and not 2 to 3 inches?
Well, I'm gonna use my arms since my leg can't go that high. You want to start up here because if you have to do a second tourniquet, or you also don't want it to get over the joint, you want it to get up there where the vessels are, and to what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to think of a anatomical word. This is distal proximal, so basically you want to get it up here close to your torso, and that way, in case
English.
That made any sense? I don't know.
You're good. And I always know that, like, another reason I've heard we teach high and tight, or people teach it in general, is because if that limb were to get re-injured, the tourniquet's already there as high up as you can get it. Because if you were to get injured here and you put the tourniquet here, what happens if you get injured up here? Like, you might as well just go high and tight, cover the basis of that whole limb. Because you can only put your tourniquets on your limbs, your arms and legs. So no necks.
Yes, this chat is moving fast.
I know. It's awesome. I'm so glad you guys came to hang out with us, even though it's an off day.
Shalom, Doug.
What is there a video for?
Yep, that is a good book, Matt Bear, for sure. Again, I have so many medical books, bro. It's hard to remember all the names.
Oh yeah, that 98.6 degrees book is really good though. I know we've gotten a lot of really good feedback about that book. During the 12-hour even, who died from the TQ not being high and tight. Yep, it can happen.
Ben Valley, I've lived that story. We'll just leave it there. Not me personally. Calls.
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to know in the video. I'm gonna take your word for it, Ben.
Ditch Medicine, that is a good book for sure.
The Deployed Medicine app is an awesome one.
Yeah, that's gonna be in it.
I know that you guys talk about that app. Tourniquet right arm.
Wait, where you see that at? What?
Oh, I know. Told you it wasn't going to be the only one. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Okay.
Yeah, we've learned to be on it, especially on the live streams. And I think Mike and I, at this point, at least the year you've worked for us, Mike, we've done. How many tourniquet applications have you done to yourself?
I don't know. I'm at 100 or so at least.
Yeah. That's probably not including training class,
Yeah.
because we do it probably 20 to 30 times in a training class. Time.
I didn't time myself. I just put it on. She's like, oh my.
I want to, yeah. That's a good question. Is anyone doing it at home? Did anyone tourniquet application with us at home? Rhonda, did you do it with a broken finger on the left? No way.
How did you break your finger? Girl, you're always doing stuff.
Mountain Folk Tales. I love the soft tee. So I EDC a soft tee, so I've figured it out and become a pro at it. It doesn't hurt as bad as a cat, and it is compact. It fits better in my pockets. It doesn't rub on, all the Velcro doesn't stick to everything. I really love the softies.
Permamedic, I concur, but when you're in a classroom setting, there's some people you don't want taking their shirts off or can't. So if they're wearing long sleeves.
Do the tricks as much as I can. Got both reps today. That's awesome, Baratron. So Trenton, are you sure your tourniquet's tight enough if it doesn't hurt? He said TQs don't hurt to me, so I'm confused when people say one turn past a bad word.
Look at
Make
those.
sure you're, yeah, I was gonna say, make sure you're getting it tight enough. You should feel tingly. It should have some sort of discomfort. It might not be like equal to pain, depending on your pain tolerance, but it shouldn't be, you should feel it, you know? Josiah gave me my softie and I've yet to get it down perfect like that with a cat. It takes time. That ratcheting technique, it's definitely needs more training than a cat.
I'm more of a fan of doing the softie. I'm putting it on someone versus myself.
I was gonna say, can you see the discoloration in my hand?
Yep. Yeah, so do I have different colors? A little bit.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
My veins are sticking out. Man, I could start an IV on myself right now if I wanted to.
It'd be a great time. Yes, I am married, Raw. I am not single. If it isn't painful, it's not on correctly. It's probably a good word there, Robert.
Yep.
Yes, it tingles and my hand goes numb and pale and no pulse. Okay, I mean, it sounds like all that works, then you just
Thanks,
probably have a really
Jennifer.
high pain tolerance.
Ah.
Got 2 6-year-olds and an 8-year-old, so EDC, 2 Schlishmans, 2 half-cut S-marks, and 2 cats for me and my wifey. That's awesome, Frankie. That is a great EDC to have on you. You have nerve damage from training? What part of training? And how long? Because I know we've had a few people who were like on staff who got tourniquet applications like over and over and over and over and over again, that have seen a little bit of nerve damage, but not for a long period of time. I think it was like 6 months maybe. And they got two tourniquet applications too close to each other, and it caused a little bit. But he's fine now.
Scuba Rob, I think Bob probably has that data, if not TJ does, as far as how many applications for the TQ failed. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it depends on the environment it's kept in, because if you keep it like on your visor and it stays in the sun, like those sun rays are going to deteriorate it a lot more over time. If it gets wet, like I think it depends on what environment you're keeping it in as well. Compartment syndrome. Yep, that's the word I was looking for, Baratron. Yeah, temporary nerve damage and compartment syndrome. Thank you guys for finishing.
UV rays are not good.
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Unpoop.
Good word, Phil. Those SWAT T's and S marks, if they're not applied correctly. If in a car, I keep for a year, then pass them on to the training bin.
That's a good word.
It's a good word, Commode. We had one. TJ had one in class on Sunday that was like falling apart. The Kevlar band had like come out of the stitching, and it still could be used and successfully applied. He actually applied it in class, and it restricted his blood flow and everything. It's in the training aids bin that I already put away. I tried to clean up most of Sunday's class.
I'm in the corner. It's behind the curtain.
I EDC your belt kit every day to school and love it. That's awesome, Trenton. I'm so happy to see that you guys are like actually using the gear every day, keeping it on you. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah, I can tell you one thing. Coming from the Southwest desert to the Oklahoma, the sun out here is way different. My car, the plastic on my car is already faded, and it's been
Shalom, Kevin.
2 summers in Vegas that never faded, but one summer out here and all my plastic on my Jeep is faded. It's crazy.
This Oklahoma sun is crazy. I am it didn't surprise me coming from Florida, but it's still
But what could throw up? But could we throw a blood clot with tourniquet application during high intensity training? I don't see why not.
No, like, could you throw a blood clot
Oh,
when you're training?
I've never experienced that. And again, I've been putting on tourniquets for almost 25 years. Um,
I
I've
mean,
just
I wouldn't say never, but I've
uh,
never heard of it.
there's no such thing as a textbook patient. So I mean, I guess if everyone's body's a little bit different.
That's
Uh,
awesome, Midwest. Set apart. I'm sure they're getting the order together today or tomorrow. I know they're working on a stack. Oh yeah, anything is possible. Good word.
okay, Ben. Yep, good word.
Yeah, there would preconditioned situation. Yeah, that's what everyone's bodies are different. I've never heard of it happening to anybody we know, and we've trained thousands upon thousands of people all across the country, and we have done tourniquet applications in every class. So we appreciate you. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Well, just remember we're in a freezing snow area, so UPS is still running today, but they have to
It's a
get.
little slower.
Yep, it's gonna be a little slower.
Yep.
Appreciate that, Midwest, which we're trying to get the word out.
I'm glad you could join us today, Trenton. Do you guys, if you have any other questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. And if we missed it, you might need to throw it in there again. This chat's been moving quick today, which is awesome.
Yeah, it is going fast. I'm doing this on my phone. Are you on your phone or your computer?
I'm on my phone.
Okay. I forgot to bring my laptop in. I was like, oh, this might be fun.
Nah, you're fine. I hope you do come next year, Rick. That would be awesome. The Ruckus is a great event, and it's so cool to like put faces to names, and especially like screen names and everything. It's really cool.
I got the answer to that question, Kermode. It's their, not yours.
I try to make sure I breathe. A lot of breathing. I actually have breathe tattooed on my wrist because it's something I've always told myself, staying calm growing up. So that's a good reminder. But yeah, remembering it's their emergency, not yours, is huge.
Check your own pulse first.
And calm is contagious. Like, that's a huge thing with kids. The calmer you can stay while rendering aid to them, the calmer they will stay as you are rendering aid to them. Yes, our UPS driver moved low, and he has a travel pack and a tourniquet and knows how to use it, because that is dangerous.
Bertrand, no, I'm not seeing all the hearts that are flying by on my particular view. And I'm not going to answer Josephus's
Oh
question.
no, I'm lagging.
Josephus has a question. And I don't know if it's my place to answer that question. So I'll let you answer that.
Well, they said I froze. Am I back? I
I
don't know if we really have competition. Like,
We're different.
there's a lot of companies that carry first aid kits, and nobody offers what we offer the way we offer it, with the awesome customer service and just who we are. So I don't really think we have any. We're trying to save lives, and you guys carrying first aid gear and real first aid gear, not the Chinesium stuff, is what matters. Um, we're not the only ones that sell North American Rescue and TACMed and the really high quality brands. You just don't want to be buying Temu and low quality things like that.
I mean, look at it this way. Yeah, you can save money buying a 3-pack of tourniquets or whatever on Amazon, but do you really want to risk your life because you saved $30? I'd rather cry once, buy once, cry once, and just get it done. Get the one that we know is certified to work correctly.
Yep. We
Circle
want
G.
things that are backed up by data.
Yeah, Circle G. This is only year 2, and I don't know if there's another location planned for the Ruckus, but it's Brittany, do you know? Are we
What
ever
is it?
going to rotate locations for the ruckus? Is that ever in the plans?
I have no idea. This is only year 2, and we're back in Fort Smith, Arkansas. So that is on the Caleb House side. That is not the Refuge side. So, stay calm and focused. Slishman check.
Not.
I do not have one on me. I have one in my purse, which I'm not leaving the house. I'm just sitting in my driveway, so I don't have it. And there's one in my kid's diaper bag. But I do not have one. I don't have my EDC on, actually. I just have my car tourniquet for sure. There you go. Mike's in the media corner.
I'm just going to put it on my wrist.
I mean, I still have my tourniquet on. Can you tell? Look at that. Some dark skin.
It's already working. Look at those veins. It's working so good I can't even spread my fingers.
You got that sucker on nice.
I'm not going to go high and tight over my thick sweater, foe. It's already working. Trust me. I can't even open my fingers. It's on tight. I have a finger bleed, okay?
Oh my gosh.
That actually
My
hurts.
slushy is in my bear fact. That's awesome. Rick. Hello, Louie.
Oof, that is really working. Look at it's really working.
I actually think you can get arterial restriction easier and faster sometimes
It's
with the
working
Slishman.
really well.
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks, Lawfully.
If I was there, I would cut their clothes off or at least cut up the seam of their sweater, not take the whole sweater off. But if I knew that was an arm injury or whatever, I would cut the sleeve.
Expose.
Yep.
Yep. Fall to your level of training. That's so true. And like, you got to know how you react in stressful situations. Stress does crazy things to your body. Some people do auditory exclusion. Some people it's time. Some people get tunnel vision. It's just everybody reacts differently. So you need to train to know how you're going to react in that situation so that you can train what you need to do in that situation, to fall to your level of training. And where not everyone's going to be strong in all areas. Everyone has a weak spot, and you need to train to gain, be better in your weak spot.
What is my favorite color? Green. I don't know. I have a pair of those trauma shirts from Leatherman. I like them because they fold. They're nice, but I want to get those small ones that Bob was showing a few months back, just so I could put them in my ankle kit. Nope.
The rip shears, mini rip shears. Mike, are you talking about the mini rip
Yes.
shears? Okay. We are getting those soon. It is on the list.
Can they order Refuge sweatshirts year round per Rick?
Yes. The Refuge sweatshirts are always up on the website. I wear mine all year round. You'll see me in June wearing mine. I am a sweatshirt person all year
Sometimes
round.
it gets chilly.
Tunnel vision.
It gets chilly in here sometimes, even in the summer.
It's true. Yep, even the best can still freeze up in those moments. You gotta train. The piranha shears are dope. I don't think I've seen the piranha
I'm familiar
shears.
with the piranha shears. I'll have to look those up.
That's awesome, Jennifer. That's a really cool hoodie. I have one as well. Bye, Frankie. Get some dishes done.
Shalom.
12C. You need to put your kids in bubble wrap. I saw that email come in the other day. Yes, the video does go out tonight. Lauren reminded. So your video, what time, Lauren, does it go live? Probably 7 if I were to take a guess. 6 or 7.
5 p.m.
Oh, 5. Wow. Going live early. Sweet.
She's like, what video?
There is a video with I interviewed 12th C and his wife about their aid rendered story. That's super cool. It is super awesome to hear. Not super awesome to hear when people get injured, but awesome to hear the like partnership between husband and wives and get that side of the story. You know, and what you can do better, how you can train. Super cool. Sorry, 12C. I didn't know we were keeping it a secret.
I am not a beef jerky aficionado, so whatever my wife buys, I eat. So,
Rick, the video with the story goes live at 5 p.m. tonight right here on our YouTube channel. So you can check it out there. Nobody has heard the full story yet. Yeah, I mean, I like beef jerky, but I'm not I don't know all the things. Shalom, Striker Cade. Are
bro,
you ready for tug of war next month?
Yeah, how's your leg or your ankle or whatever the heck is injured? You gonna be okay to pull bear into the mud? What's up?
Okay, I'm gonna take this off now because I feel like I need to restage for the next TQ application. Well, Striker, you can't hurt yourself again next month. You need to be careful. Mike, is there a way to make a tourniquet attached to the bottom of the pocket IFAC or on the side if you have the side handle? The only way I have seen people attach their tourniquet to their pocket is with a turd, and you loop it around the red handle. You don't loop it on the pouch, if that makes sense. But that's the only way I've seen people attach it to their pocket. That's what the nice part about having the SOB outer is because it attaches to the SOB outer. Bear, Dud, and Faux Daddy are Team Crunchy. Oh gosh.
Ooh, you got 2 big boys on the end of that rope alone, just those 2.
Raptor shears, I've heard good things about those.
Yeah, I have Raptor shears. I used them ever since they came out. Those were my EDCs on when I was working on the bus.
So you've had a lot of experience with those. Team Creamy will dominate Beartron, that's right.
I mean, I think secretly some of us want to see the Bear Man eat a little bit of humble pie.
Oh, oh!
Just,
You said the quiet part out loud, Mike. Don't say that.
I mean,
He could be in the stream.
I know he could be, but I'm just saying, I'm sure people secretly want to see that happen. But but he said he would take it gracefully, so it's all good.
He did. Nice.
Well, what about pecan butter or almond butter? I mean, those are pretty yummy too.
Oh man.
What do you mean?
Oh no, Dana. He didn't. He's good. I'm on Team Creamy with him, so we're all good.
Rick said something about rapid shears. Did I miss something?
I think he was just asking, maybe. Please explain.
Or is he asking about the Raptor shears?
Probably Raptor. Ew, almond butter. Yeah, almond butter is not.
I don't know. I was just throwing out some different nuts.
I know. At times, we all need some humble pie. It's good for the soul.
100.
Yep. Okay, we're only going to hang out for a little bit longer with you guys. Mike needs to get back into work mode to get your orders shipped out as soon as possible. And I got to get back to a sick kiddo. So we'll hang out for 5 or 6 more minutes till 1:45, unless there's some, crazy questions. But we can sit here and talk about peanut butter all day. My 10,000-pound wench identifies as Team Creamy. Yes! Sounds great. 12C, we got this. You think they'll tell us we're cheating? Nah. Almond butter is fantastic with maple syrup. Huh, that sounds pretty good. Actually, I might be open to trying that.
See?
What brand of almond butter? Oh, Team Creamy. Here we go. We got all of Team Creamy. So does my 2500 Silverado. Oh my gosh.
Maple syrup makes everything good. If it's real maple syrup.
I have not heard of anyone making peanut butter cookies for the ruckus, but I think it's a great idea.
I can't wait to see the trophy.
You haven't seen the trophy?
Mm-mm.
I've seen the trophy. There's a video. Lauren has a video of the trophy.
Maybe she can.
Has that video gone up, Lauren? Should we share that?
Isn't it supposed to hold a can of peanut butter or a jar of peanut butter?
It does. It holds a jar of peanut butter on the bottom. And it's like the peanut butter guy, like with a spoon or something. It's really cool. It's awesome. I think cream and mildly crunchy may be the way to get along. Oh my gosh. Yes, there should be a live stream of the tug of war. Somebody will be live streaming it. I will make sure if no one is, at least Lauren is for the Refuge channel. I will make sure.
Hey, Rick, did you hear that? She wants snacks.
Lauren always wants snacks. What's new? She's working from home. She has all the snacks right now.
Right? What antibiotic?
That's a you question, if you know the answer.
What antibiotic do you use if the patient is allergic? Oh, man, I'd have to research that because I don't have that pharmacology in my brain housing group. I'd have to look that up because I don't know off the top of my head.
You don't give meds, right? Like in the EMS world, you only give meds selective.
Well, we don't give antibiotics.
Like
we did meds, we do pain meds, narcotics, stuff like that, but we didn't do that's after hospital care for the antibiotics.
She wins. Are all the Team Victory shirts getting donated to the poor kids in Uganda? Oh my gosh, 12C.
Why isn't? Yeah, that's a great question, Fo.
Oh my gosh, what was his question?
Why is Skippy sponsoring the event?
Because nobody's asked him? I don't know. Oh my gosh, all the questions. Homemade fridge pickles are the best. I don't think I've ever tried homemade fridge pickles. Oh my gosh, that's a meme waiting to happen. Lauren, you and Britt will be getting your monthly allotment on the 3rd as usual. Rick is so nice when he does his order. He puts on like a little extra for Lauren and I's snack fund. Lauren's snack fund, my caffeine. Rick's awesome. We appreciate him. So blessed. Some US aid money for it. Oh gosh, we are not going on this whole cycle. And no, I am not single. I'll answer that once again. I am married. He's in the chat here somewhere. Oh, the guy. Nope. Mike's married too.
She's in here too.
I have approximately 9 different homemade types of pickles, including 2 different moonshine pickles. What? That sounds delicious. Moonshine pickles?
There you go, Dano. Right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this guy is trying to.
He's
Dang.
asking all the people.
You
That's
want,
good that they don't smell like alcohol. We got a few more minutes. If you have any last minute questions, throw them in the chat. And don't forget, it started today, and I don't know how long it's running for. We only have a few spots left, so kind of while supplies last. 20% off all of our training classes. Go to the website, put it in your cart. It'll automatically take the 20% off. And then there's still free Tourniquet and Rescue Me with every order over $2.99 for the rest of the month as well. So 2 awesome promos going on right now for you guys who have been, on the fence about purchasing a first aid kit or signing up for training class. There is one right after the ruckus that Monday. So if you guys are already coming in town, you might as well come hang out with us. Train, learn how to not die. It's an awesome time. You don't need any prerequisites. You don't need to have any knowledge before coming to our classes. They are for, the mom, the dad, the grandpa, the grandma. We will tailor it to wherever we start at the beginning, and we cover the full Marchi algorithm and do scenario-based training. So it is awesome.
Rick, your pile is 5 orders worth.
And mag bag is out for delivery. That's awesome, Upstate. I hope you guys love that bag. We are going to be doing other colors with the mag bag. As soon as the SO team can catch up on what they currently have on the production schedule, we'll bring out maybe a Ranger green or a black or something like that. Because give us your feedback on the mag bag, because I'm really interested to hear about it. We're always trying to improve our kits to be better. Spicy bread and buttered pickles. Man, you guys are just making me hungry. I'm gonna have to go eat some lunch. I've not eaten lunch yet.
Nor have I.
Rhonda, black leather.
Ooh.
Leather is hard to sew. The sew team's done it before, but we'll have to talk to them about some black leather.
Hey, Jen, how do you feel about sewing leather? How do you feel about sewing leather?
I don't think it's bad.
She said it's not that bad.
Okay, well, good to know. Tell her that they want a black leather mag bag.
They want a black leather mag bag. She's like,
maybe one day.
One day.
Maybe like Q2, Q3. We got a lot on the production schedule right now. Beartron, I do not think they will be. I have not heard that they were going to be here this year. But I don't know for sure. So let me figure out the answer to that. I actually have a call with them coming up here.
There you go. Ask leather. Yeah, ask Nazarene. Nazarene. That's a good word. 12C.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they do make awesome leather bags. And we actually made a few bags for him recently. Suede ankle kits for those who wear ankle socks. Interesting. I'm always open. If you guys have any kit ideas or colors or things like that, always email them to Admin Refuge Medical. I actually have a whole folder that just holds all the kit ideas, and like once a quarter we bring them out, talk about them as we're planning the rest of the year. So we are always open to new ideas and always trying to improve, do better, bring things to the market that you can't find anywhere else, especially when it comes to colors, patterns, ideas. We're working on a few interesting ones right now. They're going to be able to do some really cool things with your kits that you already have. They're kind of add-ons that kind of make them stick to different places, make them attach different places. I know we're working on a fridge tourniquet holder. So we have some really cool things in the production schedule.
Dana, I concur. As someone who taught EMS for nearly 15 years, you don't get a lot of trauma training in EMT school. That's a fact.
Yep. Do they have swamp or pine camo? We do not right now. We just have like woodland, multicam, marpat. We do not have any of the specific camos like that, but maybe one day we'll do a small run of them if there's enough people interested in them.
Persistence beats resistance, doesn't it, Rick?
Rick will tell you.
Thank you,
I've
Lil.
said the SOB kit needs metal belt clips for easy on and off. the clip lock plastic molly loops don't dry for EDC. So, Scuba, could you get the metal belt clips and just weave them through the molly in the back, like, and then just attach it yourself to the kit you already have? I'm curious if that would work. Appreciate that, Lily. I'm curious with the SOB if there's any other, but I think if you just get the metal belt clips, you should be able to weave them through that back and then the back of the SOB and attach it to your belt. 29 months for the Alpine kit. It was a long time we've been talking about it. Or you've been talking about it, Rick. It took us a while to bring them. It's a crazy expensive fabric. And our sew team does not stop. They are just going.
Where did they go? Oh. There they are.
What? That Alpine is thick. It's like 1500
Oh.
D. It is crazy.
She does not like sewing. That stuff hurt her fingers.
I'm not surprised with how thick that stuff is. Okay, let's go ahead and jump off here. Mike, get back to work.
Got it.
I'm going to go take care of sick kiddos. If you guys have any questions, the live chat on the website, it is always us answering it. There is no AI robots. If you guys have questions, you can always jump on the live chat. You can call the store. One of us will answer it if it's during office hours. And then if not, leave us a message. We'll give you a call back. And then you can always email admin at Refuge Medical. We are here for you guys. Stay safe out there right now. The roads, these winter storms are a little crazy. Have your gear on you. Grab training for 20% off if you haven't come and trained with us. And yeah, shalom.
What she said. Shalom.
Bye.
Bye.